I found my 2-year-old son wearing a dead boy's clothes. Marjorie, my husband's aunt, had been watching Liam 3 days a week for 4 months. She's 68, retired, and offered when our daycare closed in August. She lived 10 minutes away. She refused payment. It felt like a gift. I walked into her living room at 2 in the afternoon because a pipe burst at my office, and they sent everyone home. Liam was sitting on her rug in brown corduroy overalls I'd never seen, and a cream sweater that smelled like mothballs. His curls were gone, sheared close to his skull. The scissors were still on the coffee table. Marjorie looked up and smiled at me like I was the one interrupting. Oh, we were just playing dress up. I couldn't speak. I picked my son up, and his weight in my arms felt wrong without his hair. And he reached back toward her. She opened her arms automatically, caught herself, and then looked at me like I'd stolen him. Where are his clothes? In the wash, sweetheart. He spit up. Where's his hair? She blinked. It was getting in his eyes. I walked out without answering. Liam cried for her the whole drive home. That night I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying small things I'd dismissed. Liam answering to the name, Daniel, when Marjorie called from the other room. Marjorie sang once, when Daniel was this age, then laughing it off like a slip. A photo on her fridge of a little boy in corduroy I'd assumed was my husband as a child. I sat across from my husband on the couch at 3 in the morning and made him look at me. Who is Daniel? His face changed. He put down his phone. My cousin, Marjorie's son, was. He drowned in her pool when he was 3, before I was born. Nobody talks about it. I told him everything. The hair, the clothes, the name. His face went the color of concrete. She did this with my brother's kid too, he said finally. Years ago. He noticed but my parents made him drop it. They said she was lonely. What did she do with your brother's kid? Dressed him in Daniel's clothes, cut his hair. My mom said it was healing for her. He rubbed his face. My brother stopped letting her babysit and everyone acted like he was cruel. I drove to Marjorie's the next morning while my husband kept Liam. I told her I was picking up his diaper bag. She was still in her robe. I asked to use the bathroom and walked straight past it to her spare room. The closet was full of little boy clothes. Vintage, clean, pressed. A whole wardrobe organized by size. On the top shelf sat a cedar box. I opened it. Inside were plastic baggies, labeled in her handwriting. Daniel, age 2. Anthony, age 2. Liam, age 2. Each one full of hair. My hands went numb. I walked out holding the box. She was in the kitchen. She saw it, and her face didn't shift. Those are my memories. These are my son's curls in a bag next to a dead child's. He loves me. He's 2. She started crying. Not the crying of someone sorry. The crying of someone who'd been found out and needed me to feel bad about it. I lost him in 4 feet of water. 4 feet. My own pool. And nobody in this family would let me have another one. They said I was unfit. Your husband's mother took him from me. She stopped. Took who? Anthony. For a summer. He was so good. He called me mom without even being asked. I walked out. I drove home. I called the police. She wasn't charged. A lawyer told us the hair and the clothes and the name didn't meet the threshold for anything criminal. But our family lawyer drafted a no-contact letter, and my husband signed it without reading it twice. His mother called sobbing that we were killing Marjorie. My husband said good. His brother called a week later and cried on the phone and thanked us. He said his son, now 21, still won't say her name out loud. We moved Liam's crib into our bedroom. His hair is growing back unevenly. He still asks for her sometimes, the way small kids ask for anyone who fed them and rocked them. I tell him she went away, which is true.